Hollywood is buzzing right now. Moviegoers are dressing head to toe in pink to see the paradise of the Barbie movie, and then dressing in their 1940 suits to go see the spectacle of Oppenheimer. All is not well in La La Land. However, the writers and actors strikes threaten to topple the box office booms. For the next 10 minutes, we will dig into all of this Hollywood drama. Moviegoers in Los Angeles awoke at the crack of dawn to see Oppenheimer at the Chinese theater. The 6 a.m. showing is the first of its kind in the theater's nearly 100-year-long history. The movie follows the life of J. Robert Oppenheimer, father of the atomic bomb. Two of those moviegoers works with nuclear reactors. They say getting up early was worth it to see the giant of their industry brought to life on the big screen.
I mean, it's huge. I mean, I'm not really a nuclear engineer, but I'm adjacent. So, but yeah, no, I mean, clearly changed the world. So, yeah, it's huge. Excited
First time
for it.
seeing a 5 a.m. movie, though.
Some moviegoers took it a step further by dressing in 1940s attire to mark the occasion.
I don't know. 70 millimeter and IMAX at 6 in the morning sounds like a blast, once in a lifetime.
The group also said they were ready for the Barbie premiere. They had their costume switches ready to go in the car. And speaking of Barbie Millions, more Americans rushed to theaters to watch their favorite doll take the silver screen by storm. The movie, starring Margot Robbie and Ryan Gosling, imagines Barbie and Ken of Barbie World being thrust to life in our real society. Many people seeing these movies saw them back to back, creating the name Barbenheimer.
Of course, absolutely. I bought my tickets months ago, as soon as they were available.
You gonna see Barbie?
Yeah, I'm seeing Barbie at 9:45 right after. Yeah, Barbenheimer.
Fans weren't worried that the tones of the movie clashed.
I kind of wanted to rep Barbie just because I thought it was funny that I'm not watching it right now, but I'm gonna go see it later too. And I'm gonna wear something like Oppenheimer themed for Barbie instead. I just wanted to be stupid like that.
All those Barbenheimer fans mean the box office is raking in some serious cash. Barbie has made a whopping $155 million domestically since its debut Friday, the biggest opening of the year. And Oppenheimer earned more than $80 million, the 11th best opening all time for an R-rated movie. Movie ticket sales have been down since the pandemic. Studios hope that the success of Barbenheimer could signal a return to putting people back in theaters, but the strikes could stop that. More on that in a minute. Now, moviegoers in the Triad were no stranger to the Barbenheimer craze. Theaters across the cities were sold all weekend. The Regal Palladium in High Point even ran out of ice yesterday from too many people buying drinks. Also at the theater, Barbie fans got a chance to sign the pink Barbie Jeep in support of friends for an earlier breast cancer test. Now, unfortunately, not everyone got the experience they were hoping for. The Regal Theater at Friendly Center had to evacuate a showing of Oppenheimer 10 minutes in. Greensboro Fire says a fire alarm went off. It caused a half-hour delay. An AMC Theater in High Point had to give refunds when a Barbie show failed to play. All of this success that Hollywood and movie theaters are seeing could be very short-lived. The writers and actors strikes are ongoing. Both are looking for better pay from streaming and protections against artificial intelligence. Stars from the recent Mission Impossible movie, Haylor Atwell and Simon Pegg, joined Succession. Actor Brian Cox in a rally in London. One film critic says the strike could send the Hollywood surge to a screeching halt.
It's also why it's very bittersweet, of course, because in the midst of the writers and now actors strike, this could be the first great news and the last great news for Hollywood in a while.
The strikes will certainly have an effect on the movie industry here in North Carolina. While our state's movie industry is still growing, the strike won't be doing it any favors. An actor on strike and founder of a drama school in Winston-Salem said it may be hard, but it's worth it. It looks like we might have some technical difficulties there, but North Carolina isn't the only state having problems. Businesses that depend on the movie industry for survival
when the Writers Guild went on strike. Yet she's optimistic in the long.
And again, North Carolina isn't the only state having problems. Businesses that depend on the movie industry for survival, from Los Angeles to Atlanta, are struggling to make ends meet. There is no end in sight. Hollywood Studios so far refusing to negotiate.
It's difficult. I would say that it's difficult and it's hard to go through and painful in that respect, but it's also important and advantageous at the end of the day, that the rights of the artists, their likeness.
Hollywood calls this an establishing shot of strikers shouting for quiet on the set. Virtually every set from Tinseltown to Atlanta.
This is decades of stuff, right?
Decades, yeah. Like about 60, 70 years.
At Billy Bigger's family-owned prop house, it's too quiet.
Look, normally you can get a cart through here.
Not today.
No, not today.
Typically, the Biggers rent props to 30 productions a year. But today, nothing's going out the door and no money's coming in.
It's hard to keep upbeat.
Is business as bad as it can be?
Yeah, when your clients are shut down, you're shut down.
Of Hollywood's 6 highest domestic grossing movies, 4 were shot in Georgia. Black Panther.
You have 3 seconds to lay down your weapon.
2 Avengers movies.
6 stones, 3 teams, 1 shot.
And Spider-Man: No Way Home.
All right, let's do this.
All featured this peach in their closing credits. The high-angle shot of Georgia movie making, $3.5 billion in annual wages and more than 46,000 jobs. And it's not just Georgia. Billions in wages for movie workers in North Carolina, Florida, and Texas.
I know there's a way we can both get what we want. I just have to think of the perfect wish.
Drama Inc. is an acting school in Atlanta. Working actors and wannabes looking to get better.
Everybody has a side hustle, side gig to hopefully sustain them in between the jobs.
In this room, the school arranges virtual auditions for Hollywood casting agents.
No, he left everyone.
We could easily have 10 to 12 auditions in there. And now we're down to 1. And yesterday there was none. There were no auditions.
See, this is the music section again.
For the same reason, Bill Bigger's warehouse feels ready to burst. No demand for props, none.
It's gonna get hairy.
How soon?
If it lasts until December, it's gonna get hairy for a lot of people, including myself.
And define hairy.
Financially.
And with no new negotiations scheduled, the script to this strike still needs an ending. One of Hollywood's happy kind. Mark Strassman, CBS News.